So you thought Virginia's loss to Virginia Tech would spoil the Cavaliers' chance at earning the #1 spot in the nation. Not so fast. The Associated Press writers have voted Virginia #1 for the first time in 35 years. Virginia received 30 first-place votes and is ranked ahead of Michigan State, who had 21 first-place votes. Villanova, which lost to St. John's this week, drops 2 spots to #3, but did get 9 first-place votes. Xavier is ranked 4th, getting 5 first-place votes. Cincinnati rounds out the top 5. UVA coach Tony Bennett talked to the media this morning about a half hour before the AP poll was released. If we had been able to ask Bennett about the #1 ranking, he likely would have said he's grateful, thankful, and rankings are for the fans. What Bennett did say today is his team has learned and grown from these last 2 games.
You ready, Zay?
The Virginia Cavaliers faced their 2 largest deficits of the season this past week. The Hoos rallied back from an 11-point deficit to beat Florida State and rallied to regain the lead from the Hokies Saturday after trailing by 12. Adversity that's sure to help in March.
I think there's been some sluggishness at times, and we haven't been quite as right defensively to start games, or a little cold, but absolutely playing from behind and finding ways to dig out of holes and get back into it are huge.
Bennett says going forward, the team needs to have more of an emphasis on getting better shots. I asked him what he's learned about his team.
They play hard. Their heart and their fight is good, and their character is good. They handled success well, and they handled failure well, and I think that's really good.
ESPN's College Game Day at Virginia was a big success Saturday. Former UVA star Chris Long made an appearance. Bennett says he caught just a glimpse.
It was unbelievable when you walk in and you could see the crowd. This place, they tell me, the ESPN people have told me that this is one of the best in terms of how many people they get, the atmosphere, and then to have a guy make a shot 3 years, every year they've been here, that just adds to the whole excitement of the deal. But you can feel it. My daughter made a poster and went to it, so she said it was cool, so that's what I got.
Tony Bennett and the Hoos are on an airplane right now bound for Miami. The Cavaliers and Hurricanes play tomorrow night at 9 o'clock in Coral Gables. Bad news for the UVA baseball team. Junior outfield Cameron Simmons will miss the entire upcoming season. He needs surgery on his injured shoulder. Simmons was voted 2nd team All-ACC last season, batting .352, 4th best in the ACC. He had 9 home runs and 57 RBI. Simmons is expected to make a full recovery and be ready to return for the 2019 season. At Nelson County High School, the Governors had 2 student athletes today signed to play in college. Devontae Ellis-Rose signed to play football at Glenville State as a defensive back. Sabina Gentry is headed to Agnes Scott in Georgia to play soccer.
Super exciting. Being a 2nd generation to go to Agnes Scott, because my mom actually went there, is pretty exciting, and I'm following in her footsteps. And playing soccer, I've always loved it.
And up there, I just felt like home. The football facilities were great. Academics were great. What I wanted to do, they have, and it's perfect up there.
And high school basketball tonight. It's the Jefferson District Tournament semifinals. We'll have highlights for you at 11.
All right. Thanks, Marty.
We'll be right back.